And so it is that we view the mountain as it changes in season to remind us of our journey from the first world to second world, third world, and into the final world, which is the fourth world.
Go ahead.
In the traditional teachings of our people, we have 4 sacred colors, and they are, of course, white and yellow and blue and black. These are the 4 sacred colors. But also in the teachings, we are told that they are representative in color of the first world and the second world, the third world, and the fourth world. And all of the teachings, these are used as ceremonial colors when ceremonies are done as well. But the other things that are there that are for us to learn from are the sacred mountains. So the sacred mountain to the east is the white, and the sacred mountain to the west is yellow, and then the sacred mountain to the other directions of north is black, and to the south is a turquoise or blue. And so it is that those 4 sacred mountains have very special meaning to our mountains. They have a very specific means as a symbol of existence in the first world, and in the second world, the third world, and the fourth world. But first of all, probably the one that is most important to understand is that to make your medicine bundle when you come of age, which is probably as young as 12 years old, and that is to assemble your medicine bundle. And the first thing that you would make every effort to do is to get a pouch of mountain soil. And the soil can come from just about any mountain, but it's better to acquire those sacred mountain soil from one of the 4 sacred mountains. And if you can do it, that's the best way. And there's this special ways to collect the mountain soil. Traditionally, you had to walk or climb all the way to the top. And you start at the bottom and you climb, and you're not supposed to take any food or water with you. And as you make that journey, you're going to encounter a steep climb here and there. And you're going to be tripping and falling on rocks and cutting your knee bone up, and probably running through brush and thicket and be grabbed by those. And on those plants you might find bugs or insects that might want to bite you. And as you make your journey up that mountain, you're going to encounter hunger and thirst, and also to be aware of the animals and the creatures and that might attack you. But when you make it to the top, you're told you see what the holy people see. And as you look down, and you can see all that is out there all the way around in the different directions. And the time will come when you have to collect that soil, and you make a stone offering of the white shell and the black jet, the turquoise, and the coral, and any of the other stones that you might want to include in your offering. And then you collect from the 4 directions. You find a place where there's soil, and you put it into the pouch, and you combine the soil from the 4 directions, and then that is your collection of sacred mountain soil. And then you offer up prayers with your corn pollen, and then you, of course, make your way back down. And that's only the first part. But the other day when I was traveling the highways and that, I drove by one of the sacred mountains. It's been many years since I've been to the top of that mountain. But the mountains are symbolic of our coming through the first world, second world, third world, and fourth world. Because the black of the first world is how all of the mountains came into existence, either from black volcanic rock or gray granite, dark gray granite. And so there was that darkness on the mountains. And then as the mountains began to sprout vegetation, they turned green or blue from a distance, and they took on the color of the second world. And then as the season changed into the fall or autumn of the year, the grasses turn yellow, and the leaves on the trees and the bushes turn yellow and gold. They go through the color of yellow, which is the third world. And then as the season progresses, then they get covered with snow and they become white. And so it is that we view the mountain as it changes in season to remind us of our journey from the first world to second world, third world, and into the final world, which is the fourth world. And so those are the teachings of our people concerning the mountains. And the mountain soils that you collect, when you go up and you collect that soil, it gives you the authority of the holy people to do ceremonies in that, to heal people, to make them well. And you will also have the gifts in that to provide for the daneh as you practice your healing gift that you have to work and earn. And so it is that those are the things that we are told.